Hey,
What's up?
don't you think something's missing? Like, we haven't heard from Kuro in a long time. Doesn't that seem weird to you? Yeah. Yeah, it has been a long time. Now that I think about it, 7 or so months since he's posted anything. I mean, sure, but don't you get, I don't know, don't you get a bit tired? Just gotta let the man breathe. I get it. I mean, I do. People do have lives outside of YouTube and outside of content creation altogether. I get it. I mean, he comes back, posts 1 or 2 times, and then disappears. Isn't that getting old? I understand. I understand that completely. But here's the thing. He is but a human being. I mean, yeah, he has a life outside of YouTube, but we can't just pressure him into giving answers to questions we ask. We gotta be patient on this one. It does get a bit repetitive and boring. Given the fact that he hasn't posted in 7 months, it doesn't mean that he's gone forever. I'm pretty sure he was planning to make a video somewhere in the works where he had free time. I agree. But at the same time, we are all human. We as the audience must remember, he is a human being. First and foremost. We're all human beings first and foremost. He should at least address what, he was going to do, or where he was going, or even what may lie ahead in the future of the channel. Because this start, stop, ghost system has been getting pretty old as of late. I would. Shoot. I would address. I do agree. If I was in his shoes, I would address some of the things that has been going on in those past few months. There is no excuse how this man can make a cool reaction video and then go completely ghost in 7 months. Now I get it. This man's been doing a lot of things in his spare time. I get it, but if you're very serious about content creation, the least you can do is make an update video at least every couple weeks. Make a weekly one, or if not, a monthly one. Make a plan, a set plan. You know what I mean? Content creation is not easy for anybody. And we as audience think it is. It ain't rocket science. If I were in his shoes, I would be posting content daily with no effort. I'm pretty sure. Here's the thing. Come on. How would you do that without burnout? Your productivity lowers. It decreases because you're trying to make all these daily videos. You can't just make a good video and wait a few months just to disappear like the Avatar. This ain't Avatar. When we needed it most, he just do it daily. You can't just say with confidence that you can do it daily, because you know what that causes? Burnout. And when you have burnout, you're not going to be able to do much. It's like trying to go Super Saiyan, but you haven't grasped Ultra Instinct. Like you went through the levels of Saiyanhood, but you can't fully grasp because you pushed yourself too much to reach Ultra Instinct. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense. There is a difference between physically and mentally and emotionally. If mentally you are tired, you cause the burnout for yourself. I understand from your point of view, but there is also a difference between being too comfortable to the point where you're lazy, or, like you said, cause major burnout. So while I do agree what you're saying, it's ridiculous. It's unfathomable. Just pace yourself. If you were a content creator pacing yourself, then your productivity still decreases because of that pace. It's not really worth having to pressure the man into answering all of our questions. It's not that we're pressuring the man into telling him what he has been doing. Like put a billboard and say, here's what I've been doing for 7 months, coming soon. Give him time to breathe. But you gotta call a spade the spade. Your audience is going to think that you're gone completely. The channel's gone completely. He wants to make videos not only because it's fun, but he's trying to put us into his life, seeing who he is as a human being, which is the best foot forward in my opinion. You got yours, I got mine. All the man has to do is address it. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's just me. That's just me, player. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while, hasn't it, guys? And gals, and people of all ages. How do I start this? Let's talk. How do I begin this? I guess the real question is, what have I been doing for the past months or so? In fact, the very last time you have seen this wonderful face. Honestly, been through a lot. Definitely life. I guess the best word of it is life be lifing. In Matthew McConaughey's words,
gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
That's all I've been doing. You know, life be lifing. I have been busy with real life stuff. Definitely my part-time job. Looking for a lot of other things. Building my craft and also building my content on top of that. I've created a bit of a burnout due to the fact that I have so many ideas for not only the main channel, but also the newly made professional channel that is Shinobi Productions. I was excited to bring all of my ideas, whether it's by myself, with my family, with my friends. Definitely, I wanted to make content fun. It's not so hectic, you know, not so hectic, not so depressing, for lack of a better word. To me, I like making content to have fun, and not only that, but it's just a cornucopia of things. The mission statement for me was to just create content for other nerdy, awesome, amazing, chill people. People who are very creative, people who are very unique, and people who just like to have fun, same as me, have fun with life. This update video has a bit of a seriousness, not even a bit seriousness, it is serious, because I understand you guys have a lot of questions about where I've gone. Is the channel gonna still be there? Are you still gonna make content? This, that, and the third. The answer to all of those questions is, without a shadow of a doubt, yes. Like, I understand that there are a lot of things, most of it be commitment, in which I am very committed to posting a lot of content, like making a lot of content on my main channel, and when the time comes, definitely post a lot more on my professional channel as well. And to the supporters who have been day one fans, like ever since I first started YouTube, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through thick and thin, you know what I mean? Because I will say, content creation is not easy. Editing is not easy, and I'm pretty sure you've heard the same thing from a lot of creators and a lot of actual people. You know, your profession may not be the easiest job in the world. In fact, it may not be the job that you may like. But ultimately, the experience comes with the territory of your profession. For me, it's content creation, because I have so many ideas, from streaming to gaming, reactions, just stuff like this as I'm doing, you know, like story time, just news of what's going on in everyday life. So those are the types of ideas that I want to produce. As someone who has a litany of influences, you know, litany of influences in terms of skits, in terms of gameplays, live streams, or just about anything you can think of. I do believe that I can produce a lot in my own creative way. This is just things that I have to get off my chest. Definitely, that's what I've been doing for the past 7 months, between school, part-time jobs, and just life itself. Now, for the second part of the question, which is one of the most important. Obviously, I could say the same about both of them. Why haven't I been making content since? And then the big question too, what is the future of my main channel? The future is very bright, very bright. I'm not gonna sit here and be all, you know, sad, depressed, oh, what's gonna happen to my channel, my precious channel. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys, because while yes, content creation is very, 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 very time consuming and very hectic, it's not to say that there isn't fun in it. I've had so much fun making content with the people at my college, like with friends from college, which is a very big motivation, because when you are around people not only in the same career field or even similar hobby, then you start to get that motivation circulating in your head, like, oh darn, look at the way he's produced so much, a litany of content. That's what I want to do. So let me learn from this person or that person in my same career field. Whenever I do student projects, ultimately made me want to produce more and more and more. It could be a Zoom call and I can still make a video just by those alone. Trust me when I say, just because I was gone for 7 months doesn't mean the channel's dead. It's far from over. So definitely the channel is not dead. Definitely I will be making more content, just with a lot of changes. So what's the first change if this is, you know, what's going to be happening moving forward? First change is definitely a schedule. Definitely a schedule that shows update, like weekly updates. Then definitely there will be that. Definitely categorize my videos, because as I was looking at my channel, I realized that I have not categorized my videos as much. So yeah, I do really need to do that. You know, I really do need to categorize my videos, you know, make it more neat, tidy, just like you would do cleaning your room. It has given me a lot of considerable thought of, you know, how am I going to approach this type of update video? Because if you saw my last 2 update videos, all bark but no bite. I mean, there was definitely some bark. You know, your boy was cooking, but definitely a schedule will be made. Not only does this help the productivity, but also it helps to piece out, because definitely I can make 2 to 3 videos in a week time frame.
We need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem. Well,
that's no problem at all with the right techniques of editing. The second big change is definitely how my videos is going to be. For people that just want to see clips or like just short little clips here and there, definitely those would be on my main channel. You know, definitely want to do a lot more variety when it comes to making content. And definitely those 2 are going to be very important. What's gonna happen to my professional channel? Well, most definitely I will be working on doing a little bit of voice acting, a little bit of skits, a little bit of short films here and there to build up my Shinobi Productions channel. Many of you are asking, well, if he's diving this deep into it, how is he gonna do voice acting? You know, is he good as a voice actor? Does he have a lot of demo reels? Definitely, I will be working very rigorously on just all those topics. With voice acting, it is so fun. It is so fun changing voices to literally everything. Let's say, for example, oh, you know, they need a voice actor who could do a British, maybe a Birmingham, or a Manchester, you know, Manchester, or Scouse, or even a little bit of Scottish or Irish, stuff like that. You know, definitely those things will come to pass. But I want to dip my fingers into that sort of field, because voice acting, just like actual acting, is very fun. Always have to find the fun in your profession. If you don't find fun in your profession, is the reasoning behind your professions. So definitely, all I ask for you guys is to keep supporting my channel, keep on giving me the motivation to continue this craft of mine. So definitely keep supporting me through this stage. Check out a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff is coming. I cannot wait. I am so thankful to be, to still continue and still have the motivation even through this wacky world we call life. Film, going into theater, going into voice acting, and just everything that it's very exciting. Keep on the lookout for new videos on a frequent basis. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change around here. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Can't wait for this chapter. I will see you guys next time in the Shinobi realm. See you guys and have a wonderful evening.